Hi, I'm Kate and welcome to my brand new channel. I'm so excited to be doing this look for you today. It's a warm toned cat eye with berry lip. The eye is brightened in the inner corner with darkness in the outer corner and highlighted cheekbones for a wide set and lifted look. It's one of two looks I put together using the Naked Smoky. So let's get started on this fall appropriate look. I'm beginning with my favorite hydrating primer since warm tones and shimmers look so beautiful with glowing skin. And this Born This Way foundation is actually really good, but it is full coverage and I'm not really going for flawless with this look. I want the skin to be very natural looking instead. So I combined it with tinted moisturizer on the back of my hand to help warm it up. And I apply it with the brush over the areas that need the most coverage and with the beauty blender on the forehead for sheerer coverage so that it doesn't look like a mask at the hairline where most of us get a little bit darker. And these two products create such a gorgeous finish, but I still go over everything with the dampened beauty blender because it really just helps keep everything seamless and hydrated. All right, on to the brows. I'm filling them in with Ebony Brow Wiz using quick hair-like strokes. And I start in the arch and bring it through the tail, extending it just slightly by drawing in little hairs and then blending it in with the spoolie really well. On the inner half, I apply it more sparsely so it doesn't look blocky, and I make sure to blend it in with the spoolie really well throughout. And since I love to pair bolder lips with a bolder brow for balance, I'm also applying Dip Brow Pomade. I use it in dark brown so that I can weave in a different color and texture, and I apply it in the same way, moving in quick strokes in the direction of the hair and blending it in. Now I'm just checking for symmetry, and my left brow is just way more arched naturally, so today I decided this was good enough. I'm just cleaning them up with a touch of foundation on a concealer brush and blending that in with the beauty blender for more natural definition. And the pomade does keep the hairs in place, but I pretty much always use ANASTASIA's Clear Brow Gel. It just keeps everything perfect all day. It's such a must-have for me. Now the fun part, the warm cat eye using the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette, which came out during the summer and has a nice combination of cool and warm tones, shimmers and mattes. Overall the colors lean a bit cool, so I'm using all the warm tone ones in this eye. The off-white satin, the reddish matte brown, the pinkish beige, which is the only cooler leaning color in this look, the brown shimmer with gold glitter, the golden metallic bronze, and the champagne shimmer. First, I'm taking this concealer and applying it over the darkness in the inner corner of my eye to brighten it, and I'm using it as my primer by blending it over the lid and then setting it with the off-white shade 13. But if shadows crease on you, you can use any primer, just make sure the inner corner is brightened. This lasted on me all day though. I take this shade all the way up to the brow bone and then I knock off any excess in the crease. I'm dipping this fluffy brush into Combust and applying this in the crease, and I use back and forth motions in the inner crease to keep it tight there, and then circular motions in the outer half to diffuse it up towards the tail of the brow and to start creating the wing shape. I also take a flat shader brush and apply it more densely in the outer crease for a cleaner transition. For the darker outer corner, I'm applying Whiskey in a winged cat eye shape, and I'm holding this pointed blending brush at the end of it and touching it very softly to the lid as I map out exactly what shape I want. Then I just build the color slowly. And this is probably the most powdery of all the shades in this palette, so I'm just taking my time with it. Then I just grab my last brush and blend it together with Combust, and then optionally you can take a clean fluffy brush and just make sure the colors are blended really nicely. Now I'm going to apply and smudge out liner on the upper lid. I'm not really drawing a wing, but I am going to take this Zoeva brush and smudge it out towards the end of my brow. I want this look to be really soft without any defined liner, but you could definitely do a wing with this eye. It would complement it really nicely. And I do want to do like a in-depth tutorial on winged liner because I'm obsessed if you've ever seen my Instagram. Taking a pencil brush, I'm applying Whiskey on top of the liner to warm it up and soften it a bit. I take the clean fluffy brush from earlier and then I just blend it a little bit more so that it's nice and smooth on the lid. I'm applying Radar on the outer half of the lid. And then with a cream color blush, I'm applying Dirtysweet, which is my absolute favorite in this palette, to the inner half of the lid. And I use this brush so that it stays really pigmented and metallic. And then I'm just gonna blend the edge very slightly and dip that same exact brush back into Radar just to blend in between the placements because we don't wanna overblend by using a fluffy brush. Now I'm finally concealing under the eye, taking that light color from before and mixing it with a concealer that's closer to my skin tone. And I'm applying it under the placement of the shadow, but not too closely because I still want the edge to be soft, and also under the eye to highlight it a bit. And then I'm blending that out with a sponge, and I'm taking my IT Cosmetics concealer brush from earlier, which I absolutely love because it applies it really lightly. And I'm dipping that back into the MERCIER, which is close to my skin tone, and blending it over the under eye to conceal, and keeping the edge of the shadow the most highlighted area. And then I also blended on the side of the nose because that just helps make it look a little bit slimmer. I'm going to set right under my eye so that it doesn't crease with HD powder on this highlighter brush. The shape and density of this brush is perfect for this area so that it stays nice and smooth. I'm going to apply Whiskey again to the lower lash line with the pencil brush, just shy of the tear duct though. I'm lightly applying liner in the outer half of the lower waterline, just smudging it out again with the Zoeva brush. And I'm bringing the liner to the outer corner under the lashes. This is kind of like a tight lining version of Wing's liner. It adds that almond shape and some structure to the eye while still being soft and effortless. And then I'm smudging it out with the pencil brush. Finally, I apply high to the tear duct for a sparkly highlight and then apply mascara before popping on some lashes. This is the Sigma Beauty High Caliber Lash Mascara. I want something elongating but still wispy, so I'm applying these lashes with the Duo Brush On Glue. And I'm sensitive to latex, so this is perfect for those of us with sensitive eyes or allergies. And then I thought I needed a little bit more volume, so I just applied some more mascara on top. And the eyes are done. I'm going for a little more definition rather than a full out contour, so I'm applying this contour shade only to where I already have a shadow under my cheekbones and then blending it upwards into my temple and on my jawline and nose without any extra product. I'm applying the highlight shade under my eyes and then blending it in with a brush, especially into that highlighted inner eye. I'm applying a rosy bronze blush, which I think is a really nice way to warm up the face in the fall. I put up some recommendations for what other skin tones could wear with this look, so check out my blog for that if you're interested. I'm using a lip brush to apply this beautiful berry because the shape of it isn't great for application and it can get a little bit streaky. And finally, I wanted a pop of highlight, and this is my current obsession. It's so gorgeous, but it's not glittery or over the top. And I apply it with this baby fan brush by Laura Mercier so that it's a little bit more subtle and precise. And that completes the look. Thank you for watching. I'll be uploading that Cool Tones look soon, so subscribe to see it first. There's more information on my blog, and check out my Instagram where I do lots of makeup how-tos. If you already follow me there, thank you so much. I've been having so much fun with all of you. Come say hi and leave me a comment below. Bye. And smoky eye using the Naked Decay Urban palette. Oh God, Naked Decay? What is that? Oh my God, this is horrible. Hey, this is not as easy as it looks. Let's do this. Oh my God, this is so stupid. Why do I have problems?